and this is Deadman323 bringing you the video review for FansProject CA-10 T-Bone, also known as Wildrider. Now at first you may think he looks just like Breakdown, but in reality there's a lot of mold differences between them. The only thing that is similar to them is just the transformation itself. They're both identical. But here, taking a better look at Wildrider here, as you can see in his vehicle mode, with the red windows and the red little accents around the car, it looks and feels like Wildrider. Now the vehicle mode itself, it's beautiful, just like Breakdown's was, but my only complaint would be that, like everyone else that has gotten his figure, that the strip here is cut off, as you can see there. Another are these squares here in his you could call them hood, and that's just me being picky. And lastly, it would be his whole back exhaust part here. Now the instructions, they actually tell you to put one of the pistols facing straight, and then the back part, or the handle of the pistol, sideways, just like this. Now that looks not very good for a Lamborghini or sports car or exotic car. So what you could do is just turn it the other way around, like this, like that, and that actually doesn't look that bad, even though the other one seems kind of thicker. But I mean, that looks more of a sports car exhaust than having it the other way around, how they recommend you carry it, like this. That doesn't look right. But besides that, I mean, he is like charcoal gray, and within the light you can see it kind of glitters. It has a nice metallic feeling to it. It's another good thing about it that I like. Beautiful attention to detail. You see the silver part here on his side skirt of the vehicle here, and also the tail lights are painted red, which is a nice touch. So overall, the vehicle mode, it's decent. I wouldn't say, I still consider Breakdown having the best one so far out. So of the two that we have out so far, this is not my favorite, just because of the little details that Breakdown had. So perfect, well done. The paint job was amazing. The little guns turning into exhaust was like an excellent touch. Everything fed into place beautifully. And with this one we have paint issues. The exhaust is weird. And then these holes in his hood, I mean, that's just something that bothers me. But besides that, he does feel like Wildrider to me. So let me transform this guy right quick, and let's see his robot mode. And here we have him in his robot mode. As you can see, very similar to Breakdown, but in many ways, that's just if you take a quick glance at it. The differences are noticeable once you have both of them together. I'm gonna put his guns on right quick. I know many people really prefer Breakdown over Wildrider, and I could see why. The reason are the colors. Let's take a better look here at Wildrider. As you can see, they pretty much look identical, even from the leg parts here, other than the remolded front bumper. Like I said, I mean, the way that they molded these legs are just awesome. They don't look so thick, and they fit so well. I still stand amazed on how good these figures are for being a third-party figure. And for the upper part here, I just love the red. It just brings out the Wildrider in him. The red arms, the red shoulders right here, and his head sculpt is done very, very nicely. And for comparison, here you have him next to Breakdown. As you can see, I mean, from the legs down, they kind of look similar, other than the mold differences, but it's actually the same thing. Transformation was exactly the same. But because of the little minor mold differences between here and there, I mean, they don't look identical. You can't just look at this guy and say, oh, if you paint him white, he looks like Breakdown, or if you paint this guy black, he looks like Wildrider. No, the mold differences, the little touches they did, actually differs them from one another, and is actually a good thing. My final thoughts for Wildrider, or aka T-Bone. I say it's a must buy. I for one am curious on how good this Menasor combiner is gonna be. But besides that, I just love the way that these molds are done. They feel solid. They hold up real nice. And both vehicle and robot mold are just amazing. Other than the little minor paint issues with the stripes on Wildrider here and his whole exhaust issue, which was one of my little nitpicks about it. Nothing. I guess a lot of people won't have a problem with it. So if you're still on the fence about whether or not to get these guys, I highly recommend you give, at least for sure, a great figure breakdown a try. And I'm pretty sure once you mess with one, you're gonna want to get the next one, which is this guy, Wildrider. And on a quick note before I leave, I picked this guy up from my good friend at Ace's Toy Store. Please check them out. I will be posting the link. They have the best prices and they always get the new stuff as soon as possible. So give them a try. So until next time, this is Deadman323. Thanks for watching.